Being the good girl doesn't always get you the dream job, the healthiest relationship, or even the happiness that you deserve. In fact, sometimes being good can hold you back. I used to believe if I was nice enough, agreeable enough, or did everything right what everyone told me to do, life would reward me. But reality has taught me otherwise. Hi, my name is Evelyn. I'm here to help you bring out the best version of you. That can be with beauty, self-love, self-concept, self-transformation. I got you covered. If you want to learn how to bring out the best version of yourself, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification button so you never miss a video. In today's video, we are going to unpack what good girl syndrome really is and how to step into your most truest and highest self instead of just being the good girl. The first point I want to go ahead and make is just to know that being good doesn't mean you get everything you want. That is a harsh truth, and I want you to just first realize that, because this is where the good girl syndrome is falling into. The good girl doing, the good things of just being there for others, putting people's needs before themselves. That can look like, okay, this is a kind person. This is a person who loves people. But then the flip side of that can be someone who doesn't have any boundaries, the one who people please, the one who seeks validations, the one who is in conflict with their mental health or doesn't even really trust themselves without having to speak to other people because they do nothing but please other people. Everything that they tend to do reverts back to what they want approval of. I will say, just for example of me, I fell into this pretty hard of just, in my early childhood of just wanting to get good grades. I was getting good grades, but I was still misbehaving, and I was misbehaving because it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on in my household, but I loved the praise that my mom and just other people would give me when they would see my grades, or they would see that I made the honors list or I passed this test. I just felt very good. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this because clearly they love it. I get the validation I need. So hey, it's a win-win. My main focus was to really just please the people around me so they can see me as this smart girl, this girl who knows it all, the girl who has it all figured out. And where the downside that falls into is just the fact that I have my own struggles. I have my own struggles with my mental health. I have my own struggles with me trusting myself. It just has been conditioned into society of just saying hey, if you behave this way, if you do what you are told, you are obedient, you will be rewarded. Life will reward you. And that sounds great. And to a certain extent, that actually can happen. But with the girl syndrome, it's just the fact it's you're always putting people's needs before you. You're always there for others. You are always caring. You give your time, your resources, your money, your efforts to everyone. And that leaves you drained. That leaves you burnout. A lot of the times you can tell someone who is suffering from this is just they have burnout. They are not even taking care of themselves physically. They are just probably having struggles within their health. They're having struggles within their mental. It really takes a big toll on you because you're giving your energy away. That is one of the main bottom points that I really want to get across, is just you giving all that you have 100% to people, your friends, your family, your partner, your friendships, your job. And it's just what's left for you? It's almost you're not even anyone. You're just everything to everyone. You're not within self. You don't have a self-identity. There was this video that a young girl had made. I think she made this a month or two. I will either try to stitch it here right now, or if I can, I will put it in the description box where you can just watch it. I think it's on Instagram or TikTok. I have to find it. But just a brief summary of just what she was saying is just the fact that she is grieving just being the good girl, the one who is always obedient, the one who's always there for people, the one who is, always doing what she was told, always being the present one, the responsible one, the one who is the friend, the mother, the auntie, the employee of the month, the employee of the year, the lover, just always being everything to someone. Now realizing like, wow, like this didn't really get me far. This didn't get me to where I thought I was going to get. And she's coming to the state where like, wow, like I'm really grieving like this side of me. You put people on a pedestal and you're just right here on the floor or probably under the ground, because all of your energy, your time, your effort, your money is going towards other people and other things, and it's not to self. And this is one of the biggest thing a lot of good girls fall into, where they're just like, oh, well, like, I'm just being told, I'm doing what I've been told. I want to be there for others. That's just part of me. I'm an empathetic person, and trust me, I get it. Like, I struggled with this a lot, and I still have little moments where I'm just like, oh, Ev-Lynn, hold on. Like, we've been working on this for a couple years now. You need to pull back. Really make sure, like, you first just know that, like, hey, like, I don't need to be everything and everything to everyone. Like, I need to work on myself. I need to figure out what I want. Who am I? And that is a lot of struggles with people who suffer, with girls who suffer with the good girl syndrome. It's just like, I'm gonna get the house, I'm gonna get the man, I'm gonna get the job, I'm gonna get the career, I'm gonna get the kids, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And then you're probably at a certain age, you're just like, I could have sworn I did everything right. Why do I not have it? You did everything according to what you were told, what people wanted you to do, and you followed to suit to that. You never asked yourself, what did you want? What do you want to do? And it's just really good to understand, like, with the things that you do want, like maybe the promotion, the love, the dream job, the happiness, they don't just come by being the nice person, the good girl, the people pleaser, the doormat. It comes by being very confident of yourself, like you are sure of yourself. You have boundaries, and you are a person of action. You will place yourself in those positions of just, if I gotta go back to school and get a higher education, let me go ahead and do that. If I have to social and network of just kind of putting myself in that room to where I want to be, let me go ahead and do that. I'm not doing it towards what people want me to do, or the validation of my parents or my family or my partner, or what society may thinks that they want me to do. No, this is coming from self. It really breaks my heart to see just like almost the kindest, nicest girls just get played. And the biggest thing is just within self. It's no boundaries. It's no self-love. It's no self-esteem. It's just constant people pleasing, being a doormat, being a yes girl to everything, being the nice one. It just really made me understand, like, hey, being good doesn't get you everything. So if being good doesn't get the outcome that we always want, why do we always cling on to it so tightly? And that is a good question to where you would need to ask is, why do I want to be good? And I wish she would have asked herself in that video as well, of just like, what is the reason I am being or falling into that good girl category? Why am I being good? Is it for my mental peace of mind? Is it who I really am deep down inside? Or am I seeking validation? Am I needing my parents' approval, my friends' approval, my partner's approval, my job's approval, the world's approval? What is the reason why you want to be good? Ask yourself that. And some of it really can fall into where the motives are just like, you're a people pleaser. You fear rejection and fear of disappointing people, is that you rather not do that. You rather not have the boundary of just be honest, like, hey, I can't always show up for you. I'm my own person too. I have other responsibilities. No, you don't want to disappoint, because if you disappoint them, they're gonna feel some type of way. Or if you struggle with rejection because you feel like, hey, if I show up for this person, they're gonna see how valuable I am. They're gonna see how meaningful I am and how much I can contribute to their life. But majority of the time, you're doing all this effort, pouring your energy, your time, your money, your love, your essence to someone, or just things or people in general, right? It's not reciprocated. It's just not. And it really will make you just fall deeper and deeper and deeper into depression, into where you're in this little, like, you're in this hole of just like, damn, like, how the hell did I get here? Like, I feel so drained. I feel very depressed. I feel very burnt out. Around, what are you doing? Like, who are you giving your energy to? Who are you giving your time to? And a lot of it is because you give to people so you can get the validation that you need. People pleasing is very toxic. I think that a lot of people don't discuss the toxic side of it. They just think like, oh, well, I'm just a people pleaser. I just want to make people feel good. I love them. I just want to pour into them. And that can be like true in some certain extent, right? That can be. And that's a lot of cases for a lot of people. Do you actually want to be that person? Because you are that person. Like, you don't have to like act or perform, you are it. But a lot of the cases is the fact that like people will do this to perform, to get something out of it, to feel like they will be rewarded, or they will be perceived as this person who, I'm a giver, I'm a lover. You can always come to me. That is part of it, of just, you fear abandonment, you fear rejection, you fear of just loneliness. So what do? You continue to pour into people. You continue to be there for people, even though you have your own struggles, even though you're putting yourself in the back burner. And it really is so disheartening to see, because like, I can see where people are just always pouring into other people. And I'm just like, what about you? You look very drained. You look very tired, and you just can't continue to pour from an empty cup. And ask yourself, like, what am I doing this for? Like, what is the purpose of me feeling like I need to be good, act good, or do what I've been told? Is it something I truly believe in? Is this part of my identity? Is this part of just who I want to become? Or am I falling into the trap of just what my parents told me to do? It's just so exhausting of just trying to live up to your parents' expectations, your employees' expectations, the world expectation of just who you should be as a woman. Oh my God, I get so annoyed with those freaking phrases on like Instagram or TikTok, as a lady. So sick of hearing it. I'm so sick of hearing it. It's just like, you should be the good girl, you should be this, you should be that, you should be submissive, you should be this, you should be like, what do you want to be for yourself? What do you want? This is your life. Just make sure you are asking yourself, am I being good because this is true to me? This is true to who I am. This is me. This is my identity. I actually like being a good person. I don't have the heart to be an evil, vindictive person. Like, this is actually who I am. Or are you doing it because you're afraid of disappointing others? You're afraid of how you will look. You want to be perceived a certain way. Really ask yourself, what am I doing this for? And this is where we have to shift from performance to peace of mind. Choose integrity and peace of mind over approval. Redefine good as staying true to yourself, as your integrity. It's who you are. It's within your self-identity. So make sure you are redefining it as that way. Having boundaries doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you an evil person. It makes you honest, makes you true to yourself, because that's who you are. It's okay to want to do nice things for people, but you need to put it at a limit. You need to put it to a point where you are not going against your morals, your peace, your integrity, to where you are sacrificing yourself. Because a lot of the time, good girl syndrome is self-sacrifice. You're putting yourself at the back burner. You're self-abandoning. You are not taking care of yourself. And it's very important to take care of yourself, because this is where you have peace. This is where your mental is thriving, your body is thriving. Instead of asking, will they approve? Ask yourself, is this compromising my peace? Is this compromising my integrity? Is this compromising my mental health, my sanity, my personal me time? Okay, if it is, you know what you need to do. You need to say no. You know where you have to place that boundary of just like, I'm good. Like, no, I know I used to do this. I know I used to do that, because people love to bring that up. Well, you used to be an easygoing person, or you used to be the good girl. You used to be this, you used to be that, you used to be that, whatever, right? All you hear, well, all I hear is, wow, I used to be easily manipulated. You used to literally manipulate me. I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be a doormat. I used to be the one everyone runs to and just sucks up all of her energy. And look how that Ev-Lynn turned out to be. She hated her life. This Ev-Lynn loves her life. She respects herself. So I'm not going to compromise my peace, my integrity, my morals for anything or anyone. And you have to look at it that way. You don't need to be the good girl. You need to be the authentic girl, the girl who chooses herself, her peace, and her truth. That is the version of you the world actually needs. Please make sure you leave a comment down below of just tips that I've left, and also tips that you can share of just with the girl syndrome, and just of how you are breaking it as well. Also comment down below what type of videos you guys would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification button so you never miss a video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.